Joining me tonight. Just recording on my stylo phone. Hopefully it works. I'm in my kitchen recording. I'm watching The Walking Dead, waiting for the new episode, so I thought I would try some crafts. And the first one I wanted to try were the enamel dots. I've seen tons of people do it, so I got really excited and I want to try it out myself. And it is the perler bead. These are your perler beads. And I used my toaster oven. I put my oven for 450 and I just kept my eye on. It was about 10-15 minutes. And they melt just like this. And you can glue them to your papers or your tags or whatever you want. And you just use some hot glue gun. And some are easy to come off. And some are kind of hard, but again, you just take off the paper. And I just put some wax paper on a little pan. And super easy. I had fun. I liked it. It was super easy. So, again, super easy. And then the next thing I was doing was coffee staining my paper. So this is the coffee that I used. It's instant coffee. I used 2 spoons in this mason jar, and I just microwaved it with hot water. I microwaved it to get the hot water. And obviously the coffee paper is going to have a really strong smell, so I thought I would just add some vanilla extract or, different flavors, and you get different smells. So it still smells like coffee, obviously, but it has just a little faint of vanilla. So the next thing I did, I wanted to try was do some air dry paper and then put some in the oven. So the first thing is, they're both soft, but it's a lot softer when you get the air dry. These are just index cards. And then this one, I guess you can just hear it more. This was the one in the oven. The oven was at 350, and again, I just kept my eye on it. You can kind of tell when it starts curling up and it's ready to come out. And I did different dips, like this one. When you dip it in, I dip it in for a little couple minutes just so I can get a darker texture, a darker color. And when I take it out, I kind of just let the water sit on top, and then I put it in the oven, so that's where you get those spots. And then this one, I dabbed it with some napkins and then put it in, so you kind of get a different texture as well. And then this one, of course, I made sure to take out all the water. I just air dried it, so you get like a softer feel to it. So these are all the different stains that you can get. And then I thought I would try some colored index cards. And the only, I guess, sad part was that the lines came off of these. And then to get this back texture, the lines, I just put it on my craft mat. And I put it on top, and that's how you got those little lines. And again, another one, I thought I would layer to see what would happen. And the layering, you get the color on top of the other index. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then the next thing I tried were some envelopes. I kind of don't like the way they look, but, hey, I wanted to try different things. So here's a regular envelope, then a smaller one. And I love the way the paper sounds. So then the next one, I just did some cards. Wanted to see the way they would look out, and I kind of liked them. Some were in the oven, some were air dried. And then I did some writing paper. This is a college roll. You can also do the wide, but I just like how many lines there are, so I just got the college roll. And again, the longer you leave it dipped in the coffee, the darker, which is this one. You can kind of tell the difference here. And then I also did some cardstock. And again, these I got the lines with that craft mat. And this one I put on a cookie sheet, so you can tell it's it doesn't have the lines on the back. And that's it. And then the last thing, if you want to keep it or save it, this is a wax paper. When I was dipping them in the coffee, I would let them sit here on my kitchen table. So I got the little stains on here, so thought maybe we can keep it or do something with that. So hopefully I can start doing some vintage books. I am on the Facebook group. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, just let me know down below and I'll try to get back to you.